Exactly. This is the first time I'm hearing she was sitting on his lemon. I mean, I need to f***ing hold.
Now that Keeping Up with the Kardashians is coming to an end, I think it's the perfect time to reflect on all the amazing and terrible moments that the show has given us over the years. And if you've been on Twitter over the last few days, then you've already seen all the iconic memes that are going around about the show. So today on the channel, I thought I would share with you guys what I think are some of the worst Kardashian moments ever captured on the show. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Mackenzie Smith, and today on IO, I'm going to be filling you in on the top 10 worst moments of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And worst here means most embarrassing, awkward, scary, or just like despicable. But before I get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe below. Also check out our playlist up there to see more videos like this. Alright, now so let's get into it, because this one is gonna be juicy, let me tell you. So starting off at number 10, we have Khloe goes to jail.
Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister's going to jail.
Kim always
need the effect of everyone on what we're doing.
One of the most memed moments of the show is when Khloe is sentenced to jail after she received a DUI and didn't show up for her scheduled rehab. After telling her family and them reacting with shock and horror, the big day comes when it's Khloe's time behind bars. In the car ride over, things are clearly very tense, and Khloe is calling her family members that were not able to be there for the big day. At the same time, Kim is taking pictures to document the occasion, with her taking pictures of Khloe and her mom. But one of the most mean moments of the show, that was definitely not Kim's best moment either, was when Kim starts taking selfies in the car. And Kris flat out says, quote, "Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister is going to jail." Iconic. And at number 9, Scott in Vegas. It's hard to say which moment made Scott Disick look the worst in the show because he was known for his terrible behavior for most of the show. But one of the worst was when the Kardashian clan was in Vegas to celebrate Kim's birthday, and after the waiter cut Scott off because he was too drunk, Scott decided to shove a $100 bill in his mouth. Like, I honestly still can't believe that really happened. And after that, he was obviously kicked out of the restaurant. But the huge scene that he made in front of the whole family made a permanent negative blow to Scott's reputation. And honestly, after seeing that, my opinion of Scott was bad for a long time, until recently when he kind of redeemed himself and became a responsible and mature adult. In at number 8, Kim lost her earring.
What's wrong with you guys? My diamond earring came off in the ocean and it's gone. Kim, there's people that are dying.
Well, Kim and her family, including her new boyfriend Kris Humphries, were on vacation in Bora Bora. Another incredibly memed moment happened on the show. It starts when Kris picks Kim up and decides to throw her off the dock into the ocean. He throws Kim, and when she comes up from the water, she laughs jokingly about her ear hurting. But when she touches her ear and she realizes one of her very expensive diamond earrings is gone, she loses her shit. She starts crying, and Kris, along with Kendall and Kylie, start frantically looking for the earring, with her sobbing that the earring is worth $75,000. And the fact that someone would literally pay that amount for some earrings is just not conceivable to me. Like, my brain just cannot compute that. But then the most iconic moment came when she tells Kourtney, and Kourt casually responds, "Kim, there's people that are dying." And FYI, Kylie did end up finding the earring a little while later. In at number 7, Kim and Kris's breakup. For anyone that's an avid watcher of the show, you know that the last season of Kim and Kourtney Take New York, when Kris comes along, is one of the most uncomfortable seasons of television maybe ever. The whole time the newlyweds are bickering at each other, and it seems like they are the two least compatible people on earth. One of the saddest moments of the season is near the end, when Kris is talking about going back to LA and moving some of his things into Kim's house. And Kim ends up breaking down crying, telling Kourtney and Scott that she made a mistake marrying him. And for some reason, her heart isn't in it, and she feels like a failure for not being married with kids at this point. Not soon after this, Kim filed for divorce after only 72 days of marriage. Yikes. In at number 6, Kim finds a girl in Scott's room.
Something came over me that I was like, he has a girl hiding somewhere, and we're gonna find her.
This is another one that made Scott look really bad. Basically, after Scott and Kourtney had been on and off for a bit and were currently broken up, Kim decided to help lift his spirits by bringing him along on vacation she was going on with her friends. But the issue happens when Kim gets word that there's a girl in Scott's room, and when she goes down for the first time, the bathroom door is locked. When she goes down the second time, she ambushes the girl in the bathroom, and it was not pretty. She starts asking what the hell she's doing there, then Kim tells her to get her stuff and leave. And based on the tone Kim was using, it's abundantly clear that this wasn't just like a random person, and it was probably someone that Kim knew. Halfway through at number 5, Kendall's Pepsi commercial.
Never purposely hurt someone, ever. And I would obviously, if I knew that this was gonna be the outcome, like I would have never done something like this, but you don't know when you're in the moment, and like.
Another huge scandal for the Kardashian family was when Kendall was in a Pepsi commercial during a particularly divisive time in the world. And the ad basically showed a protest happening outside of a photo shoot Kendall was in. Then when she sees the protest, she joins in and contributes by giving the cops a Pepsi. The ad received backlash all over the internet for being incredibly tone deaf in so many ways. Kendall ended up addressing it on the show, saying that if she knew that was going to be the outcome, she would have never done it, adding that she trusted Pepsi's team to put out a good ad and that she was too scared to say anything the day of the shoot. And at number 4, Tristan cheated with Khloe while pregnant.
Is it for sure, for sure?
I don't know, that's what I'm trying to find out.
I mean, you know.
This was how the nickname third trimester Tristan was born, and also how the world found out that Tristan was trash. The scene of the show starts with Kim sitting down for her confessional, but just as she's about to start, she sees online that there's a TMZ video of Tristan making out with some girls, while Khloe is days away from giving birth. Then the show cuts to Khloe giving birth, and Khloe made the decision to have Tristan in the delivery room, even though I'm sure she was furious. And it's just so sad and crazy seeing all of them receive the news and how they all truly reacted to this insane bombshell. Like, you're getting that like immediate reaction. It's crazy. And at number 3, Kim and Kourtney's fist fight.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm sleeping. Guys, stop!
How old am I? How old are you?
This is easily the most insane moment of the entire series between the sisters. Because even though we see the sisters bicker often over trivial things, this fight was really different. First because it got physical, and next because there seemed to be a deeper meaning to the fight itself. This fight happened in season 18 after Kim and Kourtney had been butting heads all season, mainly because Kourtney wasn't making enough time for the show and she was heavily censoring what they were allowed to put in the show. This fight started when Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, and Kendall were all at Khloe's house, and they were talking about how Kris was in Paris for a high-end fashion show that Kylie was supposed to be a part of. But when Kylie got too sick to attend, she started offering to pay the sisters thousands of dollars so that they would take Kylie's place and maintain Kris's reputation, with Kim saying that Kris isn't used to this because Kim and Khloe would follow through with any commitments on their deathbeds. But she leaves out Kourtney's name in kind of a shady dig. Then when Kourtney looks annoyed by the comment, Kim adds, quote, "Well, you don't care about stuff." Then Kourtney claps back that she works her ass off, but even if she was just a stay-at-home mom, that should be fine. Then Kourt gets more heated and throws a water ball at Kim, then lunges towards her. And then the two get in one of the nastiest fights that I've ever seen, with Khloe trying to break them apart the whole time while Kim keeps trying to hit Kourtney, probably getting out all the anger that she's had toward her the whole season. And at number 2, Kim Paris incident.
My phone and I'm like, I don't know how to call 911 in a different country. And so I like called Pascal, and then the guy came and grabbed the phone for me, threw me on the bed.
One of the worst and scariest things that have ever happened to the Kardashian family was when Kim was robbed at gunpoint in Paris. She described the incident on an episode of the show, saying that it was Paris Fashion Week and her and Kourtney had just gone to a Givenchy show. After Kim and Kourtney went back to their hotel, but Kim decided to stay home while the other women went out, leaving her alone. She then heard footsteps running up to her room. Then she saw men in police uniforms holding down the concierge. After they duct taped her eyes and mouth and stole all the jewelry they could, Kim says she was waiting to die. But thankfully they didn't harm her, they just took the jewelry and left. After the incident, Kim said her whole life changed, and this was one of the main reasons she became much less materialistic, because she was afraid of becoming a target once again. And finally, number 1, Jordyn and Tristan.
Was about to write a story that Jordyn and Tristan were at his home late night or until 7 in the morning. They said they were like making out.
This was the scandal that not only broke the internet, but broke a big portion of the Kardashian family themselves. Because someone who was an insider and like a sister to Kylie, Jordyn, cheated with Khloe's baby daddy Tristan. And this was so incredibly shocking to fans of the family because we all knew that Tristan was trash. Like come on, he's third trimester Tristan, but we had no idea Jordyn could be so dumb, honestly. The clip on the show opens with Kim in confessionals, saying her friend was gonna run a story that Tristan and Jordyn were at a party at Tristan's house and they were making out in front of everyone. Then when Kim gets everyone on the phone, Khloe says she spoke to Jordyn, but Jordyn didn't give her any straight answers as to what happened. But Tristan later confirmed that they did make out that night. As a result of the scandal, Tristan and Khloe broke up and Kylie cut Jordyn off as a friend, with Kylie saying she's scared of Jordyn now because of how she lied to her face like it was nothing. The episode ends with everyone trying to cope with their new reality, and Khloe admitting that Jordyn never even apologized to her, which I personally find so insane. Like, how could she have never given an apology, especially if she wanted to be friends with Kylie again? I mean, maybe she didn't. Alright everyone, that's all for the list today. Let me know what you're thinking down below. Which moment do you think was the worst, and do you agree with my #1 pick here? Also, let me know if you're sad the Kardashians are ending. If you've watched any of my videos on the Kardashians, then you know they're my favorite thing and I am so sad it's over. Let me know if you agree below. But before I head out, I'm going to shout out some comments from my video on an influencer charging to see her baby bump. So Kayla said, and why would people want to pay to see a baby bump? Yeah, right? Like, even if I really liked an influencer, like, I'm not paying for that. I don't even think I would pay to see like a member of my family's baby bump. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just a bump? I don't know. Then Jenny Wright said, already exploiting her child for money. She's gonna be a good parent. Very good point. Yeah, like, is this, you know, all she's doing for money? Hopefully she has some backup if they're raising a child now, but yeah, that exploitation doesn't sit well. She's probably gonna be a family vlogger, honestly. Then Lucy B said, maybe I should make an OnlyFans and sell trash bags. I bet someone will buy it. At this point, it feels like you can make an OnlyFans for everything, but I swear to God, like, just because you have one doesn't mean that anyone signs up. Like, you can't see how many people are signed up. So I think it's just like a big like facade, honestly. Alright everyone, that's all from me today. Thanks so much for watching if you made it all the way here, and be sure to like and subscribe below for more. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith, and I'll see you in the next one.